resonance is when you tune into another's inner world. Limbic regulation is when your biological functions synchronize with each other. Limbic revision is the literal rewiring of neural networks. When this occurs, the emotional parts of our brains get restructured so that we and those we love literally act as one soul. Our biological systems, our cognition and perception, and our emotional worlds co-mingle, co-create, and co-evolve, and we become healers of each other and the world. As my children were growing, I instinctively knew that the most important thing my wife and I could do for them was to give them the self-esteem, self-assurance, and security that comes from a direct experience of the essence of one soul. This essence is a place of love, knowingness, and bliss, and a peace that surpasses understanding. When my daughter Mallika became pregnant, she carried this understanding to a deeper level by consciously committing herself to 100 promises to her child. We know today that the thoughts, emotions, and intentions of a pregnant mother directly influence the physiological development of the unborn baby, and that this influence continues to get reinforced when the child is born and develops and matures. This happens through play, emotional interaction, storytelling, and body language. If a mother experiences anxiety, the unborn baby reflects that through a change in heart rate, blood pressure, adrenaline, and cortisol levels. The personality of the future adult is influenced and shaped by the emotions and attitudes of the mother. Making a commitment and a promise to your child literally influences its physical and emotional development and ultimately its relationship to others and to the world. The mother must learn to tune in and resonate with her baby's internal world. After tuning in, she must bond so that they become one unit, and then she must participate in the continued transformation and evolution of this new human being. As she does this, she too transforms and evolves. Mother and baby help regulate and transform each other's internal and external worlds, their biological rhythms, healing mechanisms, and homeostatic responses dance in response to each other, and in so doing they sculpt and weave the tapestry of experience together. The greatest wisdom traditions have taught us that the world is an extension of ourselves. If every mother could create a covenant with her baby, the whole world would be transformed. Every terrorist was once a baby, and so was every saint. The world hangs precariously in the choices made by mothers. The world was never changed or transformed by politicians, or for that matter, by scientists. The mothers of the world hold the key to the healing of our wounded planet. Let us promise ourselves that we will help them keep their promises. This is Deepak Chopra.
When I found out that I was pregnant several years ago, it was one of the happiest and most exciting moments of my life. I was awed by the fact that I had a living being growing inside of me. I spent hours beginning to plan for our new family with my husband, Sumant. So I started to write down promises to myself and to my baby, inspired by all the love and hope that I felt for her and by the anticipation of who she was going to become. As I wrote, I realized that each promise was inspired by something that I myself had actually experienced or learned. I started to write down the stories, memories, and lessons that I wanted to share with Tara and our second child, Leela, as they grew up. As parents, we have the ability to create new global citizens who have the power to change the world. In a world that is often colored by fear and violence, this role becomes all the more important. If we all make promises to teach our children love, respect, honor, and acceptance, then we are playing our parts in creating a safer, more secure, and more nurturing world for them to live in. Connections. 1. I promise to always remember that you are my gift from God. One morning, I was going for a walk along the ocean when I had a beautiful sensation that something was alive in me. I giggled as I imagined telling my husband Sumant that we were going to have a baby. And then a wave of emotion swept over me. I felt a strong and vibrant presence at the very essence of my soul. In that moment, I felt Daddy, my dearest grandfather, in my heart. Daddy had passed away 3 months earlier, but I felt his spirit bless his first great-grandchild in that moment by the water. Daddy once told me that the following poem by Jalaluddin Rumi always reminded him of how he felt about his grandchildren. The Alchemy of Love by Jalaluddin Rumi. You come to us from another world, from beyond the stars and void of space. Transcendent, pure, of unimaginable beauty, bringing with you the essence of love. You transform all who are touched by you. Mundane concerns, troubles, and sorrows dissolve in your presence, bringing joy to ruler and ruled, to peasant and king. You bewilder us with your grace. All evils transform into goodness. You are the master alchemist. You light the fire of love in earth and sky, in heart and soul of every being. Through your loving, existence and non-existence merge, all opposites unite, all that is profane becomes sacred again. 2. I promise to always cherish the moment you came into the world. About 6 weeks before Leela, our second child, was due, it suddenly dawned on me that she would be in my arms very soon. In the middle of the night, I'd lie awake as she moved inside of me. The miracle of being so intimate with this other being is indeed one of the most spiritual experiences I have ever had. I remembered watching Tara after she was born and recognizing her movements from those I had felt inside of me. I envisioned the familiarity I would soon observe when Leela was in my arms. I replayed the challenges that I had with Tara, the sleepless, exhausting nights, the struggles with breastfeeding, and the questioning and trying to understand why she was crying, but they all faded into the background as I remembered those breathless moments of gawking at her in utter amazement. I thought about what it would feel like to have another baby in my arms. I stroked my belly and hummed quietly to myself, focusing all my loving energy to little Leela's burgeoning soul. What a wonderful and magical journey awaited us. I could not wait to welcome her into our world. 3. I promise to help you know that we are always together. There will be times when you are scared, lonely, and sad, and when I will not be there to hold you. I will not be able to pat you back to sleep, to wipe away your tears, to sing you a song, and to give you little kisses to make you smile again. There will be times when you may fall and hurt yourself, and I cannot kiss away your wound and make it all better. There will be times when someone may say something that hurts you, and I am not there to tell you that their judgments reflect their own insecurities. But know that you will never be alone and that I will always be there for you. When you need me and I am physically not there, put your attention on your heart, and you will feel my presence. You will remember then. You will feel the warmth of my embrace, you will hear the song of my voice, and you will know that I love you. We are bonded now forever, and never again will we find ourselves truly alone. 4. I promise to keep an open heart and mind as our relationship changes and evolves. When I first met Sumant, we had a thrilling courting period. There was an instant connection, and I would wake up every morning just waiting for a chance to see him. Our first year of marriage, like most, faced many challenges, confrontations, frustrations, and questioning. But it was also a time of getting to know each other more intimately and building a more solid base for our relationship. Over the next 5 years, our lives changed dramatically as we moved from India to the United States, returned to business school, and started our professional careers. Our puppy love had evolved into the deepest of friendships and respect, and we both pushed each other to achieve